Do you know that Rhesus factor also causes miscarriage? Aside knowing your genotype before marriage, there is a need for you to know your Rhesus factor. This is very important, most especially to the ladies, so that they will be enlightened on one of the causes of miscarriage during pregnancy and how to prevent such case. Rhesus factor incompatibility is a leading cause of miscarriage. It's not your village people, but ignorance. If you have experienced miscarriage, or you have been hearing about the word RH or Rhesus factor, but you don't understand what it means, this video is very important for you to watch and be enlightened. In this video, you will learn 1. The meaning of Rhesus factor. 2. The meaning of Rhesus positive and negative. 3. How Rhesus factor causes miscarriage during pregnancy. 4. How to avoid miscarriage due to Rhesus factor.
What is Rhesus factor? Rhesus factor is an antigen that exists on the surface of red blood cells in most people. It's about 85% of humans. It is also referred to as Rh factor. People who have the Rh positive blood types, such as a plus, O plus, or B plus, are said to be Rhesus factor positive, while those who have the Rh negative blood types, such as A, O, or AB, are said to be Rhesus factor negative. The plus and minus in front of the blood group is the Rhesus factor. Generally, we have a positive, a negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, and O negative. Rhesus factor is genetic in nature. It is inherited from the parents, emphatically the father.
How does Rhesus factor cause miscarriage? If a Rh negative woman is impregnated by a man with Rh negative, there wouldn't be any problem. However, if a Rh negative woman is impregnated by a man with Rh positive, there would be a problem if the baby inherits Rh positive from the father. We have here what is medically called Rhesus factor incompatibility. The baby would obviously be Rh positive. During childbirth, once the baby's Rh positive comes in contact with the woman Rh negative during delivery, the antibodies are immediately activated by the woman's body's immune system. The activated antibodies would see the new Rh positive as foreign body or a threat, and consequently they would be at alert to attack and get rid of the foreign body. Unfortunately, as such, after this particular childbirth, the woman would keep having miscarriages because the activated antibodies would see subsequent Rh positive pregnancies as foreign bodies and would keep fighting and taking them off. Women with Rh activated antibodies are said to be Rh sensitized, and once these antibodies are activated, they can never be deactivated until the woman dies. Rh-induced antibodies are activated in a Rh negative V woman by childbirth, abortion, miscarriage, and ectopic pregnancy. If a Rh negative woman commits an abortion for a Rh positive man and the antibodies are activated in her system, the woman might end up childless throughout her life, except if she later marries another man with the same Rh negative. The possibility of a Rh negative woman finding a Rh negative man is slim, as about 85% of human beings are Rh positive. This is a warning to our young girls who commits abortions all in the name of boyfriend and girlfriend relationships. How to avoid miscarriage during pregnancy. If you're a woman with Rh negative and your fiancé is Rh positive, you haven't committed abortion for him, and you don't want to leave him, then you need to take note of the following. In order to prevent the activation of the antibodies, doctors would give women in this category an injection called raw gum during and after pregnancy to prevent spontaneous abortion due to Rhesus factor incompatibility. The injection is normally administered 28 weeks into pregnancy, 72 hours after delivery, after ectopic pregnancy, miscarriage, or abortion. If the injection is not administered and the antibodies are activated, they would never be deactivated again. In many African cultures up till today, women who are so unfortunate to find themselves having serial spontaneous abortions due to Rhesus factor incompatibility are considered witches by some of their people. Some of the women would accuse their in-laws of being behind their predicament. So, if you are a woman with Rh negative, you need to be very careful. It might be difficult for you to get a husband with a Rh negative because about 85% of human beings are Rh positive. So, in order not to find yourself in the aforementioned problem, put all that have been said at the back of your mind and go for genetic counseling. If you have a daughter or a sister with Rh negative, counsel her on rhesus factor incompatibility and the dangers lying therein.
It should also be noted that Rh negative person, either a man or woman, cannot receive blood donation from a Rh positive person, even if they have the same blood group. The consequence of such blood transfusion is fatal. It would lead to death as the blood would clot. This is due to the incompatibility in their rhesus factor. Know your rhesus factor today. If you find this video helpful and informative, kindly share with your friends and family to learn this also. Remember to subscribe to receive updates on the latest video. Thanks for watching.